What's up, guys? Welcome to Season 2, Episode 45, plus 46 of the Monday Night Wars. I am Chad Talks, and joining me, as always, is Jmack Gaming. Justin, you thought I goofed there, but it was all part of my elaborate plan.
That was your plan, Chad?
Yes, to make you look foolish.
What do you mean I look foolish?
You interrupted me and were going to give me with a math equation, but I hit you with one of my own.
Well, give me one.
A math equation?
Yeah.
2 times mx plus b.
All right, let's start the show.
Yeah, you think about that while you're running the show tonight.
What? Thrown off. Chad, tell me about this match that you booked.
Mickey James versus Kana. Justin said, I said, I want Mickey James. He said, fine, you have to pick, she's got to versus a woman. Pick a woman, and you have to say their whole name. And I said, Kana, easy. And this is the match, Mickey James versus Kana.
And Kana wins, Chad.
Kana wins.
Big win for Kana. What do you
big
know?
Win for Kana.
What do you know about Kana?
I know she just got a big win over Mickey James, former women's champion.
What about JBL and Ernest the Cat Miller?
Ooh, he's a pussycat and a millionaire.
Oh, edit that. That Chad was saying he's a pussy. All right, JBL, big win, 1448, the bust of the year.
Is it a big win?
He needs he got a 62, Chad. He's trying to make it into the Rumble.
Trying to prove he's not a bust. He says, fuck you, Chad, I'm not a bust.
Hey, speaking of motherfucker, we start Raw off with Cornette getting into Mark Henry's locker room. Hey, Mark, I'm Jim Cornette. I saw your match last week. Hey, brother. You had a hell of a match. You stood tall with Brock Lesnar. The genetic freak, motherfucker. Mike Cornette's impression is getting worse and worse. It was never good to begin with. It's now downright embarrassing. Cornette says, I saw your match last week. And you know what? I was impressed. I was intrigued by the world's strongest man stepping up and giving Brock Lesnar a world's strongest slam. Now, it didn't end well for you, Mark. I mean, obviously, Brock Lesnar is a freak of nature. But I want to give you another shot at Brock Lesnar tonight in our main event. Mark Henry versus Brock. You know, and if you prove yourself once again, you don't have to win. Obviously, no one's going to ever beat Brock Lesnar. But if you prove yourself well enough, maybe. Because I am looking for a new #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship, Mark Henry, and you showed why. You showed exactly what I'm looking for in a man. Not only as a lover, but as a contender. Big and strong. So, Henry, go out there and show why I think you could be the #1 contender to The Rock. Because I need someone big and strong to whoop that bitch's ass. Chad, does Mark Henry have it in him to not only stand tall to Brock Lesnar, but to beat The Rock?
I think he does.
We'll see. We'll see if he can earn that #1 contendership later tonight. We start off with a rematch from last night. It's La Resistance taking on the Quebecers. French Canadians versus the French. And once again, La Resistance get the win, Chad. The Quebecers just can't get it done. Sylvain Grenier pins Carl Rougeau today with the Quebec cutter. He hits the Quebec cutter on the Quebecers.
Ooh.
What a match.
That, Justin, is what we call poetic.
What a match. And they celebrate in the ring. They do their dances, and they do the French tickler, and they do the little bing bong, bing bong.
Okay.
I don't know what that is.
Me neither.
Rain. It's in the ring tonight, Chad.
Wait a minute. Rain?
Rain.
I'm confused. I thought I signed Rain.
She was, Rain, Chad is right. She just signed a lucrative deal with WCW. But what Chad doesn't know is that Rain was part of my developmental system as he sent her a contract.
Oh.
So I brought her up, and I'm going to make her lose every week before.
Oh, you suck.
I'm joking. I just wanted to see what she could do. Give you a little sneak preview of Rain. And she loses in 14:29 against the women's champion, Takako Inoue.
She didn't do that bad though.
A 40's not that bad, Jed. 40's not that bad. But after the match, pre-show champion, not Road Dogg, Kana comes out. I'm so mad that you booked Kana on the pre-show today.
Oh, well.
And she points at the belt, and she does the little I want the championship thing on her waist. She's calling out the champion.
Well, listen, she's got an impressive win. You should be thanking me because she beat the inaugural WWF Women's Champion on the pre-show. So she has a case.
I wouldn't say inaugural, because that belt's been around before. It's just unretired.
The inaugural for our save.
That's true.
That's all that matters.
Oh, now, okay, never mind. I'm not going to argue with you right now. Kurt Angle.
Damn right you're not.
Kurt Angle, Chad.
Boo! Boo!
One of the new highest paid men in the no, not even WWF, in the world today in the wrestling business. Kurt Angle, who got a serious bag from me.
Yeah.
Chad just couldn't. You can't touch my money right now, Chad. You just can't touch my money.
We had another bidding war, me versus Justin for Kurt Angle, and
the loyalty paid off once again because I don't think I outpaid you or outbid you by much.
I gave him more money.
Yeah.
I gave him more money. But not it wasn't a big amount of money that I gave extra, but I gave him extra money. I think I gave him like 90% creative control, 90% merch sales, and a signing bonus.
And you said you would utilize him as an icon, which I did not, and I did not give him creative control.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank God my max negotiation is really coming into play here.
Chad, I really think, and to pull the curtain back, your prestige as a company is really going down the drain.
All the drug
because you keep them around, and then they offend, they do it again, and then it just does it over and over again, and then you give them world heavyweight championships.
Yeah.
Sorry. Kurt Angle makes his way down to the ring. He's looking to win the Royal Rumble this year, Chad.
He's not the Universal Champion anymore, is he?
No, not anymore. Kurt Angle was the runner-up last year, Chad. Remember, he almost won. He almost beat Sean Stasiak, who came in at number 1. Can Kurt Angle win this year? If
he would have signed with WCW, he'd have been the first one eliminated. So now he has an opportunity to really make a move, now that you all know he's going to be here for a while.
He takes on Lenny Lane to showcase his talents.
Oh, my God. I got to... Oh. Okay.
What?
All right.
Lenny Lane can go, brother.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Kurt Angle, 97. Lenny Lane, 59. A hell of a match. But, again, Lenny Lane, who went 15 minutes with the rattlesnake from Texas, Stone Cold last week, went 18 minutes with Kurt Angle before tapping out. Lenny Lane is proving himself in the ring the last couple of weeks. He might not have wins to prove it, but going the distance with main event guys like Stone Cold and Kurt Angle, that'll raise some eyebrows.
Oh.
Dean the Iceman Malenko. Pissed off. He's got a black eye. Who did he fucking fight at the pay-per-view? He didn't fight. He wasn't at the pay-per-view, Chad.
Nope. You're doing a great job utilizing him like I did, Justin.
Dean Malenko. Maybe he doesn't have a black eye because I'm getting my months mixed up now. In my head. I forgot we booked a whole nother month last night. My brain was mush, remember?
Yeah. I also forgot he wasn't booked at the pay-per-view.
Jesus Christ.
He didn't fight Psychosis?
That was the month before.
Yeah, you're right. It was.
Right, that's what I thought this was. Dean Malenko says he's going to win the Royal Rumble, and he'll do anything in his power to do so, including he promises he's going to stick around till number 30 so he himself can eliminate Psychosis, that rat son of a bitch. Dean Malenko making a statement that he will eliminate Psychosis himself. We have a triple threat match coming up, Chad.
Ooh.
Between the members of the Kings of the Mountain. And whoever wins will have a match at the Royal Rumble to take on Randy Orton for either for the European Championship.
Oh, big opportunity for the King of the Mountains.
Big opportunity. Chad, who do you think's going to win? Will it be Frankie Kazarian, Jimmy Jacobs, or Teddy Hart?
I'm going to go with Teddy Hart.
What a call. Teddy Hart wins.
Oh, what a call indeed. Oh, hell yeah.
Teddy Hart wins in 15:05 when he pins his fellow bandmate, Jimmy Jacobs, with an open heart surgery. What the fuck is that move?
I don't know. I think he actually cut him open and performed open heart surgery.
Yeah, and he passed out due to the lack of blood. And Teddy Hart wins. And he carried the match to the performance. I did not know Teddy Hart was pulling out 70s already. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Jesus. Teddy Hart has been in the developmental since probably day one.
Wow.
Not to say, but whenever we opened TNA. Like, he was one of the first signings that we had. Good for him. And Randy Orton comes out and RKO's all three of them.
Oh, good.
Did you
typical Randy Orton fashion.
Yep, typical Randy Orton. Gotta be over, brother. What?
What?
Stone Cold. Stone Cold. It's Austin. He's making his way down to the ring. Ah! Takes on Devin Storm. Devin Storm last night, or before the show, didn't pick up his tab, I guess. And Stone Cold, the wrestler's court judge, told him, you got to step in the ring with the rattlesnake. What? And, Devin Storm took his fucking loss on his chin right there, losing in 14:33 with the Thesz Press. And our main event of the night, Brock Lesnar and Mark Henry. I figured this match would not do great. Two big men that aren't very good at selling, have no psychology. Doesn't matter. Brock Lesnar pins Mark Henry with a 1442 over the head, belly-to-belly suplex, Chad.
Cool.
Jim Cornette announces, though, that indeed it'll be Mark Henry taking on The Rock at the pay-per-view. He saw enough from Mark Henry to say, that's it, brother. You're in. You're in, brother. You're in the match. So it will be Mark Henry versus The Rock. And The Rock, not happy about hearing that announcement, walks down to the ring as Lesnar's passing by, and they stare down each other. Lesnar and Rock have a little stare down right there, and Rock keeps walking down to the ring and hits Mark Henry with the rock bottom. And that is your end of the show in 87. God, golly. Who would have thought my best match would have been Kurt Angle, Lenny Lane?
Gum.
Doesn't matter. We're telling great stories right here, Chad. It's not about the numbers.
This is the second week in a row that, listen, Rock couldn't hit a 90, though. That's all I'll tell you. Listen.
Unfortunately not. Yeah, what was my main event last week?
Not looking too great for your company of the year. Listen.
What?
Is this WCW's year? That's the question everyone's asking.
It's crazy because we had the same talk last year, and then look what happened.
Well, you know what? Every year's a different year, Justin.
Yeah. Every year is a different year. Thanks, Chad. We'll see.
You heard me. And we are here, week 2. Huh? Are you okay?
No, I just realized something, Chad.
What?
I just realized something.
What'd you realize?
I just realized something.
Okay, again, what'd you realize?
I don't know. What's going on? Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to the Monday Night Wars, episode 46 of Season 2. This is Nitro now, Chad.
Yes. Are you okay?
Who are you?
All right, let's run the show. Justin hurt his head. Hulk Hogan is running a debate. All of these three men are running political debates.
The baby?
Try to win your vote. Hulk Hogan goes, all right, welcome to Earn the Vote, the segment where your host, Hulk Hogan, the Nitro general manager, runs a debate, and these three men are going to try to earn your vote. Our first question is going to be, what kind of champion would you be? That question goes to Mick Foley. And Mick Foley says, well, you know what? If I was champion, I would be a champion that these people, like, unlike Chris Kanyon and Rob Van Dam, I've got years and years and years of experience. People call me a legend, and I don't like to throw that word around. But I would be, I would be a champion It's the one thing I haven't done yet is become WCW World Heavyweight Champion. I've done so much in my career. To do that, I would be a champion that would show up every single day. And I would, you know what? If I'm champion, I will defend this belt every week on Nitro, on Thunder, on Saturday night, on pay-per-views. I'll even go to other companies and defend it. I don't care. I'll go all over the world and I'll defend this championship because right here in North Carolina, in the RBC Center, welcome back, I will always be your champion that you can be proud of. Hulk Hogan says, that's a hell of an answer, brother. Now our next question is, what type of move would you use to beat Chris Jericho? That question is going to go to Rob Van Dam, brother. And RVD says, well, listen, I would put Chris Jericho away with the same move I always put everyone away with the 5-star frog splash.
And put AJ Styles away.
And, well, Justin, I think you're taking my gimmick because Chris Canyon said, you mean like you put away AJ Styles at Starrcade? And Rob Van Dam, he's like, hey, you know what? This is my question, Chris Canyon, not yours. Why don't you mind your business? And Chris Canyon says, no, once again, this is ridiculous. Hulk, we don't need this debate. I am the only one who won at Starrcade. We should be doing what Stallone is doing with Shamrock. We should be having the vote what kind of match me and Jericho are going to have. Listen, I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of upset that I have to even have this debate. And you know what? I'm not answering any questions because here's the thing, Hulk. I'm asking for a match tonight. I want the same exact main event we had last week. I want a 3-way dance, the three of us, and I want to prove once again when I win for the second week in a row and put to rest all this debate. Actions speak louder than words, and my actions tonight are going to show why I am worthy of being your next WCW World Heavyweight Champion. And Hulk Hogan says, well, you know what, brother? I'll book that in the main event. Listen, that is the main event.
Wow, same main event again, 2 weeks in a row. Yawn.
Oh, I'm sorry you feel that way.
I love that.
But we've got a bout.
That was cool.
Thank you. We have a bout that had great wrestling and decent reaction from the crowd. Bret Hart defeated Fit Finlay with a victory roll. Bret Hart and Fit Finlay have great chemistry and really showed in their performance.
Bret Hart pulling out 100 here.
Against Fit Finlay.
Yeah, Jesus.
And the Dudley victory roll. Oh, Justin, this man has missed over a year of action.
14 months.
We see a vignette of Chris Benoit, and it shows him training. It shows him working his ass off. It shows highlights of his matches. It shows him beating Raven. It shows him with the 4 Horsemen. It shows him facing Hulk Hogan. It shows him facing Kevin Nash. It shows a whole bunch of people Chris Benoit has gotten in the ring with. And then it says, at Cyber Sunday, Chris Benoit returns. And then the announcers put over that Chris Benoit is going to wrestle a member of the Nitro roster. And the entire roster is available right now at WCW.com. And the wrestler that gets the most votes will wrestle Chris Benoit in his return match to Nitro.
I wonder who it's going to be.
Could be anyone on the roster.
I'm hoping for Butterbean.
Yeah, it could be Butterbean. Who knows? We've got a singles match, Kevin Nash versus Minoru Suzuki, and in about had superb wrestling and great heat. Minoru Suzuki defeated Kevin Nash by submission.
There you go. What a match.
What a
match. Suzuki pulling out a big win over fucking Nash. Nash tapping out is huge.
And remember, that's Mr. Money in the Bank. And Jericho, he's laughing. He says, we're having the same main event again? Wow.
That's what I'm saying,
I'm glad
Jericho.
to see that our general manager, Hulk Hogan, is really putting his thinking cap on and really giving us a show every week that is going to compete with the ratings against Thunder. Because, wow, you know what? I got to do something to spruce in this matchup. I will not allow the same main event with the same overrated wrestlers to main event my show. You know what? I am not booked to wrestle tonight. But I'm the champion. I want to earn my money. So I'll tell you what. I'll save the main event. I'll save the show. Tonight, I will join the commentary table, and I will give my insight to this main event.
All right, there we go. Ooh,
Diamond Dallas Page. He gets in the ring. He's not wearing Syndicate gear. He is wearing his regular Diamond Dallas Page. He's wearing a Diamond Dallas Page t-shirt and jeans. He's not, and he says, a year ago, I was main eventing Cyber Sunday. And now here I am. I don't have the tag team championships. I don't have a match. This company has disrespected me and the rest of my syndicate brothers. And I'm sick of it. I am absolutely sick of it. And so I'll tell you what. I will get a match at Cyber Sunday. And if I don't get a match, then I'm going to sit in that ring and no one getting a match at Cyber Sunday. I will hold the whole show up. It's going to be real easy for the other company to beat us in a pay-per-view battle because the only thing you're going to see is me in a chair in the middle of the ring in protest. There will be no Cyber Sunday. I don't get my match.
What do you mean he came out in DDP gear? Is the syndicate dead?
Oh, so all the syndicate come out in like their suits and sunglasses. He didn't. He comes out and who knows?
Why?
It's looking like that.
Well, why didn't he? Okay, all right. I know what they come out with. I'm just confused on why he didn't come out in that. And then he was worried about his syndicate brothers. I'm so confused.
Well, DDP is a confusing man. And we see here Sting comes out, and Sting is wearing syndicate gear.
Yeah, so now I'm even more confused.
Gets in the ring, and he says, man, Scott's gone. DDP clearly isn't interested in teaming anymore. I mean, he's not even wearing his syndicate gear. I asked him what we were going to do for the tag team titles. He's not answering my emails, my texts, my phone calls. I don't know. I don't know where that leaves the syndicate, so I have to do what's best for Sting. Now, this year was a big year for me. I won the tag team titles. I was part of a big faction. I was able to get back a reputation that escaped me. And now, apparently, the syndicate's gone. It's time to do what's best thing. So I'm going to issue a challenge at Cyber Sunday. Instead of threatening to throw a tantrum like my, I guess, ex-tag team partner, I'm going to issue a challenge. I've worked for this company for years. I think I've earned the ability to make this challenge. Cyber Sunday, Sting, WCW Nitro Superstar Sting, is going to go one-on-one against a member of the Thunder roster. Everyone's voting on the Nitro roster to face Chris Benoit, and now you can vote for anyone on the Thunder roster to take on Sting at Cyber Sunday. I want a member of the Thunder roster. It's going to be Nitro versus Thunder. And this right here, this match is going to be the start of the return of the Icon. At Cyber Sunday, it's showtime.
Who's going to take on Sting? Vote now. Is it going to be Bubba Ray?
Oh, Bubba Ray's not part of Thunder, so it can't be Bubba. But who knows? Maybe he takes on Chris Benoit. But in a decent match, Bubba Ray Dudley defeats Sabu with a powerbomb.
There we go. Oh.
And Justin, Ahmed and the New Nation, they beat down Bubba Ray Dudley.
What bastards.
Why are they doing this?
Because they're scumbags. They're scumbags, Chan. You know it. I know it. We all know it. Oh no.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, we have a match. It's an abysmal match. Hardcore Holly defeats Ray Gordy with a flying leg drop. Well, there's no more need to be said about this.
No, we have now the worst match of the save on a main show.
Yes.
This beat Scott Norton, Tiger Ali Singh. I can't be made fun of that anymore. This is beating it. Thank the Lord. Let's go. Who could be company of the year when you have a match like Scott Norton, Tiger Ali Singh? Oh, not no more. Now Chad has the worst match of the save. Fuck you, Chad.
Hardcore Holly gets a win though. We come to the ring. We hear regal royal music. Trumpets are played. There is a throne being carried by people, and sitting in the throne is Charmel with a crown on her head. She says, I won the Miss Starrcade Battle Royal. I'm Miss Starrcade. That makes me basically royalty. So I hereby crown myself Queen Charmel. And she goes into the ring and has a match tonight, Justin.
Who's she have a match with, Chad?
Former women's champion Oh, yes. Gimmick, yes. We'll change the gimmick. Yes, perfect. Gimmick change. She now has a royal gimmick.
She's got adequate, but that's all right. Better than bad.
An adequate queen. She takes on former women's champion Cutie Suzuki, and in a poor match, Queen Charmel defeats Cutie Suzuki with a submission. And Queen Charmel and Cutie Suzuki have pretty good chemistry, and it lifted the match.
Not a bad match right there.
Yes.
Not a bad match at all.
Goldberg is shown he's shown working out at a gym, and he stopped and he looks into the camera and he says, "At Starrcade, I was taken out. I was not able to compete in Money in the Bank. Let me tell you something. I'm coming back, and I'm coming back soon, and I want what I was robbed of. I want that Money in the Bank briefcase." So, Paul Heyman, guys. Or next.
Ooh. I mean, that is fair. I forgot all about that. He was not in the Rumble match. Not the Rumble match. The Money in the Bank match.
I mean, you were not wrong. He was also not in the Rumble match.
Well, he might be. You don't know yet.
Yeah. I would be shocked. Chris Jericho joins the commentary table for the main event.
Oh yeah, that is next.
And our main event in About the Head Superb Wrestling in Great Heat, Rob Van Dam defeats Mick Foley and Chris Kanyon when Rob Van Dam pinned Mick Foley with a frog splash.
Wow. Chris Jericho weak at the announcing desk.
Oh, well, that's not good.
Decent little match right there, Chad, to end the show at 90. Ooh.
90, still better than Raw.
Yeah, but barely getting a 90. Oh.
But 90's a 90, baby.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll give you that. We'll see you for SmackDown.
And we're back with Friday Night SmackDown.
I would love to lay the SmackDown on you, Chad.
You don't have the guts.
You don't have the balls.
You don't have the cajones.
Fair enough. Ooh.
Right.
Ooh.
And don't you ever disrespect me again. And so help me if you do. Oh.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the show.
Damn right.
Chad, tell me about this match.
Oh, Road Dogg defeated Lenny Poffo in 740 with a pile driver to make defense number 3 of the WWF pre-show title.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Chad. What do you feel about... Okay, never mind. Fuck you. Rhino defeats Johnny Swinger in 744. That was rude, Chad, but you deserved it.
What did I just say? Don't you ever disrespect me again.
Yeah, exactly. You're telling me what to do on my show.
I don't know what to do in life.
Suck my ass, Chad. I hope I didn't get really loud right there. I boosted my mic a little bit.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay. Rhino defeats Johnny Swinger in 744 with a gore.
Ooh, a gore.
What do you know about Johnny Swinger?
I know he likes to swing. I know he likes to swing.
What is La Resistance doing here on SmackDown, Chad?
Ooh, I wonder.
They defeat TNT in 1452 with the Quebec Cutter to the Amazing Red, Sylvain Grenier, Rene Dupree, cross-brand, and they're winning. They're dominant here. A 52, by the way, in the ring. They're ready.
Wild.
They're ready. They have great chemistry teaming together. Oh, no promo, nothing here. We start the show off with an absolute heater in the Cruiserweight division. Jack Evans defeating Caprice Coleman in 1506 with a stunt-in 101. Jack Evans, an absolute dare. Ooh, I almost puked right then and there. That was disgusting. Sorry.
I want you to think of this match.
He's a daredevil. He's a freak. He's doing flips, and he's doing back flips, and he's doing front flips, and he's doing side flips, and he's doing it all, Chad. And that match was great. Ooh, the Macho Man makes his way down to the ring. A new heel Macho Man. No more legendary. No more old Savage music. It's dark and mysterious, and it's hard. And Randy Savage makes this. This is a different Macho Man. Don't let the colors deceive you. There's not any pictures in this database that make him look angry that aren't in the NWO. And he takes on Farouk here, Chad. Macho Man Randy Savage defeats Farouk in 15-23 by pinfall. Pins him. After the match, Chad, Jamie Noble gets to the ramp, and he says, Randy, I got all I need to know, all the WWF universe needs to know is why. Why now? Why 5 days after the biggest moment of my career do you decide to just turn your back on me after everything? After all we did at the other company, after that failure in the Battle Royal where you beat me up after all the training sessions we had in the WCW power plant, after all that, why? I finally got my hands on championship gold and you decide that's it. Even after we went our own separate ways, it was an amicable separation, and you decide to blindside me and turn your back on everything that you built up with me? It's disgraceful, Randy Savage. I thought you were better than that, but I guess that's why everyone in your life, including Elizabeth, have left you.
Oh my God! Wow, Jamie Noble bringing the heat.
No loyalty, Randy Savage. That's why you jumped companies. That's why you jumped me. That's why you have no one in your life anymore. Not even Lanny Poffo wants anything to do with you. Randy, I get it now, brother. I get it now. But why? What the hell was that about, Noble? Ooh,
I don't know, but I loved it. Hell yeah.
Oh, Eddie Guerrero and Latin Lover are in Eric Bischoff's office, and they want a match tonight. Eddie pissed off about last week, even though he defeated Chad Collier. He was mad about getting attacked. He wants his hands on Paul White tonight, and Latin Lover wants his hands on Chad.
Me?
Yeah. Moi? And Eric's like, I can make that happen because you see, later in the show, Eddie Guerrero, your partner El Hijo del Santo will go one-on-one with the Big Rig Fig. So I guess tonight the other two rats don't have anything else to do. So how about, we do make that match. Eddie Guerrero, Latin Lover, taking on Paul White and Chad Collier. That sounds good to me. Does it sound good to you, ArizonaJobbing.com Arena? And the fans cheer. So we get that match tonight in our main event here at the Jobbing.com Arena.
And that's quite fitting because those two are going to do the job tonight for the Rat Boys.
The Rat Boys. I can't do it. Speaking of rats, Ultimo Dragon. He has decided to leave the company. He has signed a lucrative deal with All Japan Pro Wrestling, and he leaves the next couple of weeks, and we wish him all the best. But that doesn't stop us from booking him in losses. PJ Black defeats him in 1501 by pinfall. And after the match, PJ Black says, look, if Eric Bischoff's not going to go to anything, and he tells me to go, if Vince's not going to tell me over social media or the website or anything, maybe I have to go to Vince and go demand a title match. So PJ Black says he's going to go to Stamford, Connecticut and confront Vince McMahon for his title match. Oh boy, Paul White and Chad Collier are trying to calm down tag team champion, the Big Rig Fig. He's got a big match against El Hijo del Santo. Hey, brother. Hey, Chad. What do you say to Fig, Chad?
I say, listen, Fig. Listen, you're taking on El Hijo del Santo. Listen, you haven't got anything to worry about. You'll unleash some of that Big Fig energy, and tonight you'll win. And then me and Paul White, we're going to win the main event because we are the Rat Boys, and there is no one who can beat us.
And
Let's get some cheese.
And he says, thank you, Chad. And you said, no, thank you, Fig.
Yes.
And that match is right here, and he loses to El Hijo del Santo.
Oh, no.
Santo wins in 1339 with a Tope de Cristo. I actually looked up, Chad. I was looking up some.
He didn't even bust out the la 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 caballo.
I was gonna tell you. Can you guess what normal submission move is? The la de caballo.
An armbar.
No, it's a camel clutch.
Oh, nice.
I looked it up. I was doing my El Hijo del Santo research. That man is a Wrestling Observer Hall of Famer, Chad.
Wow.
He's actually never. I don't know the correct win-loss record, but he has never lost a hair versus hair or mask on like a hair versus hair or mask or mask match ever in his career.
Wow, nice.
He's like 40-0 in those kind of matches. Now, the more you know, Del Santo, like I was telling Chad, an actual legend in the business. Oh boy, Psychosis confronts Booker T. He's like, "Hey man, where the fuck is it?" Booker's like, "Oh, what are you talking about, sucker? What are you talking about? Where's my suitcase, man? Where's my briefcase? Where's my number 30? You know this is not how it works, Booker. You can't just beat number 30 if I don't know what you're talking about, buddy. I don't know what you're talking about, chef. Hey, you don't call me that around here, brother." Look, well, you don't just come up to me and start pointing your finger in my chest, confronting me, saying I took it. Look, I don't know what you're talking about. All right. Well, what's behind your back then, Booker? He's holding it the whole time behind his back. What's around your back? Nothing. And Stevie Ray walks behind him and takes it and runs away. And Psychosis chases Stevie Ray, Chad. Stevie Ray on the run with the briefcase.
A bastard.
And he runs all the way into the ring. And there's a referee waiting there. And that match happens right here. Psychosis hits him with a guillotine leg drop and wins in 14:46. Securing a big win. But during the match, Booker T grabs the briefcase and runs through the crowd out of the arena.
Ugh.
What the hell is going on here? No one knows. Chad?
Yeah.
The Undertaker is on his motorcycle.
All right.
And he says, "I'm going to win the Royal Rumble. And then I'm going to get on my bike. And I'm going to drive straight to WrestleMania. And whoever I pick will rest in peace." Taker. Big bike guy.
Big bike guy.
Edge says, "I don't need a bike to win the Royal Rumble. I'm not a stooge. All right, I'm going to walk in there."
What a sentence. I don't need a bike to win the Royal Rumble.
I'm not a stooge, all right? I'm going to walk in there. I'm going to show why I almost won the Royal, why I was a runner-up in 1999, why only one man could eliminate me. I was inches, but The Rock threw me over the top rope, so it's going to be poetic when I win the Royal Rumble this year and beat The Rock at WrestleMania and finally headline Mania and finally get my hands on World Championship gold. And we get our main event here, Chad. 85. Uh-oh. I saw an injury, but it wasn't in red. Oh. Fuck. About that, at Super Wrestling, great Eddie Guerrero and Latin Lover defeat Chad Collier in 2004. Oh, my God. I can't hit next segment, Chad. You know what that means. I got to rebook the show. Yay. Paul White sustaining ankle ligament damage. Some of the show.
That can be me. I got an ankle of steel. Well, this is the main event.
Great, Chad. Sick. And Eddie celebrates Paul White being hurt. 87. That stunk. That match fell apart because Paul White got hurt. So, and it's an asterisk there, but again, that's 2 straight weeks WCW wins. Fuck. Damn. I lose because of injury. And it is what it is. That's still a loss in my book.
That's the game.
All right, we'll see you for Thunder.
We are back. We got an interesting Thunder for you. Week 2, we are on the road to Cyber Sunday, the pay-per-view where you fans pick the outcome, even though you really don't, because by the time this comes out and you see it, it'll be well past it. So I picked the outcomes, but we say the fans voted. It's like normal Cyber Sunday. Justin, how are you?
That's funny. I'm doing good, Chad.
Maybe someday we'll be able to have this so the fans pick the outcome, but I just don't see any feasible way we could do it without stopping recording, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, we're gonna. Yeah, well, at some point. Maybe.
Or maybe not.
Probably not. Suck it.
Okay. We have a pre-show match. The Giant Sting taking on Yokozuna.
What the hell is Giant Sting doing here, Chad?
And in an abysmal pre-show match, Yokozuna defeated the Great Khali. A bonsai drop.
He got a 15 in ring. Jesus Christ.
Ugh. He stinks.
Yeah.
And in our pre-show match, Stardust defeated Drago with a Bulldog.
Yeah. Unfortunately, what do Bulldogs have, Chad?
Paws?
No. They have Rotus's noses.
Oh. He broke his nose.
They have ugly little noses, Bulldogs do.
Oh,
and
no, I love
Rotus.
Bulldogs. They're cute. We open up with a shitty promo. AJ, Sylvester Stallone, and Ken Shamrock. He shows Ken Shamrock and Ken Shamrock and Sylvester Stallone. They're both in their boxing gear, their MMA gear, and they're training in the ring. And Sylvester Stallone says, "At Cyber Sunday, no matter what the outcome, no matter what match it is, Ken Shamrock is on the tip of his game. There doesn't get any more better, more dominant than this man, Ken Shamrock. AJ Styles, if I were you, I would just come into the ring, put your Universal Championship in the ring, and just give it to us now, because we're going to embarrass you. And if you don't back out of this match, you're going to get seriously hurt." And AJ Styles, he comes out, and he takes his Universal Championship, and he holds it, and he looks at Sylvester Stallone, he looks at Ken Shamrock, and then he flips them off, and he puts it back around his waist, and he says, "I'm not surrendering anything. I'm the Universal Champion, and I am not afraid of you, Ken. I'm not afraid of you, and I'll tell you what, I'm going to tell the fans right now, I hope you fans vote for an MMA match, because I'll tell you what, I've been training too, and I can't think of any better way to face Ken Shamrock than when I knock him out. Or maybe I'll tap him out. But whatever the case, Ken Shamrock, you think you're going to beat me in an MMA match? I'm going to beat you in your own game. And if it's not an MMA match, I'll beat you in any match, because I am the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. And you, Shamrock, you're nothing more than a washed-up MMA fighter who couldn't make it in MMA, so you joined professional wrestling, and you couldn't cut it in the other company, so you came here. And guess what? You can't hang out here either. I'm going to beat you, and I'm going to retain my Universal Championship." And then Special Stallone says, "Well, it's funny, AJ. Let's see how confident you are in the main event tonight. You see, me and Stallone, I'm Stallone, me and Shamrock, we're going to face off in a tag team match, so you go find a partner, if anyone will team with you, and I'll see you later tonight."
Let's go. It's going to be a banger. AJ Styles, not very good on the mic.
Shame. And we've got our opening match. 2 former Cruiserweight champions in About That Superb Wrestling and Great Heat. Rey Mysterio defeated Daniels with a springboard hurricanrana.
Yeah.
AJ Styles, Justin, is on Thunder. AJ, the guy who lost to Chris Jericho, is on Thunder. And RVD, the guy who lost to AJ, is on Nitro.
And I'm in my chair at home.
True. And I'm in my thoughts. All right, next one. AJ Styles celebrates in the ring.
AJ Styles?
Rey Mysterio celebrates in the ring.
The fuck are you talking about, Chad? That's Rey Mysterio.
True, Rey Mysterio. Booyaka booyaka. We got Lodi Joe. He comes out, Samoa Joe's music in Samoa Joe's gear. He comes on the ring. He's amped up. He's ready to go. He looks in the camera and he says, "Lodi Joe is going to kill you," as we get our next match, a 3-on-1 handicap match, Justin.
Oh, let's go, brother. Who's it going to be against?
And we got Lodi Joe taking on 3 members of the NXT developmental brand. And in About That Had Decent Wrestling but Little Heat, Lodi Joe defeated Abaddon, Johnny Devine, and Mark Jindrak when Lodi pinned Mark Jindrak with an aerial brainbuster.
Yes, sir.
What were you trying to show me, Justin?
That Johnny Devine and Abaddon both got 60s.
Oh, they might be ready to go.
Can you not see what's going on here, Jen?
I see. I just wanted you to say it out loud so I could hear you say it. Johnny Devine, did he not win our NXT championship at our last show?
He is your NXT World Champion right now. And Abaddon is your international champion, or whatever the fuck it's called.
I would hate to call them up and ruin our NXT booking. After the match, Samoa Joe beats down Lodi Joe.
Boo! I think me and the fans watching this, we all have the same thought.
How could you not like Lodi? I mean, listen, Lodi Joe. I mean, listen, Lodi has been very entertaining the last couple months.
Yeah, how do we not vote for him? Samoa Joe retired, the Hulkster. I don't want to reward that.
And we've got an episode of Steiner Shoots. Scott Steiner, he says, tonight, welcome to Steiner Shoots. Now we're gonna have tonight my guest, a man who is part of one of the greatest tag teams in the history of WCW. This person is a former champion. At one point, was part of a group that went on to change the game in the epic battle of Limitless versus the Syndicate. This man, people call him the future of the industry. People call him one of the best pro wrestlers in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, my guest, Scott Steiner. All right, Scott Steiner, thank you for coming on to Steiner Shoots. Thanks for having me, Scott. God, you're so handsome. Oh, Scott, thanks. You're too kind. You know, Scott, how does it feel to come to Thunder? Well, you know, Scott, I had a lot of people asking me if I'd come to both brands. I was a sought-after free agent. Well, you know, Scott, I don't blame you. You're a former world champion. I'll tell you what, I'm a multiple-time world champion. Oh, you're right. And you're also a multiple-time tag team champion. Oh, damn right, Scott. You're correct. I am. You know, I am one of the best. And I'm one of the best. We're both one of the best. Correct. You know who we're both better than? Who's that, Scott? Well, I'll tell you, Scott, we're better than Jeff Hardy. Oh, you're right. He sucks. You're damn right he sucks. He's got his long hair all the way down past his shoulders. He looks like a damn hippie, and he's wearing those damn trip pants. Because he's a trip. Because you know what? I hope he trips in the ring. Oh, me too. He's so clumsy and dumb. Yeah, and he's ugly. And he smells bad. You're right, Scott. I know I'm right, Scott. Ha 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 ha. And then Jeff Hardy comes out, and he says, you know what, Scott? I don't know what your issue with me is, but it seems like you and I, we have some beef we have to work out. And I'll tell you what, instead of you coming up here, arguing with yourself, how about you face me in the ring? You know what? Scott, did you hear that? I did, Scott. Jeff Hardy wants to fight a Steiner. I heard him, Scott. Well, I'll tell you what, Scott, are you free? I'm actually booked. I got to go work out later. What about you, Scott? I got a hair appointment. Oh, damn indeed. I'll tell you what, Jeff, both Scott Steiners are busy, so you can fight this guy. And then Rick Steiner's music hits. And in a good match, Jeff Hardy defeats Rick Steiner with a Swanton Bomb.
What a match.
What do you think of that Steiner Shoots, Justin?
That was very good. He interviewed himself.
He did. He
He
interviewed himself.
What a jokester he is.
what a prankster. That's something Lodi Joe would do.
Yeah, I would vote for Scott Steiner.
And speaking of Hardy Boys, we've got Matt Hardy. He's polishing his Cruiserweight Championship, and he says, oh, hi. Didn't see you there. I'm Matt Hardy, and I'm your Cruiserweight Champion. You know, I had probably the biggest win of my career, much bigger than any tag team titles I've ever won. I won the Cruiserweight Championship, and unlike another man whose name is Hardy, I didn't need any brother to interfere in my match to retain it. Yes, I did it all on my own, and I did it in the first ever Ultimate X match, and now I'm here on Thunder. And listen, the Cruiserweight division is here with me. And you know what? It's funny. I was the first Cruiserweight picked for the Thunder brand, and they said, hey, we can't, listen, we'll bring the whole brand. And as your face of the Cruiserweight division, I gotta tell you, this is going to be a different type of Matt Hardy. A new face of Matt Hardy. Perhaps even a new version of Matt Hardy. This is the Matt Hardy version 1. What does that even mean? I don't know. I'll tell you what I do know. This Cruiserweight Championship, it's going to stay in the hands of the V1 for a very, very long time.
All right. Yeah, that's a new Matt Hardy, Chad.
New Matt Hardy. And we've got my favorite thing I love to do. We've got 3 members of 3 different tag teams, and they're facing each other tonight. And in a decent match, Lance Storm from Team Canada defeats Shane Helms and Grandmaster Sexay when Lance Storm submitted Grandmaster Sexay with a Canadian Maple Leaf. Justin, which one of these teams is going to get the vote to take on the Clam Crew at Cyber Sunday?
I'm going to vote for the Sweet Sensations.
Are you typing it right now? Are you on the computer voting?
Did you hear that?
I did. Was that you voting?
Yeah, that was me voting for the Sweet Sensations.
Good. Hell yeah. Right on.
Only if they bring out Trish Stratus.
Ooh. Maybe that. Ooh. That was a weird sound. After that, the 3 men, they're in the ring and they're facing off, and all of a sudden you hear on a microphone 2 men critiquing the match on commentary, and it's not our normal commentary team. And you look up, and in a Shark Tank, hung above the ring, we got the Clam Crew, and they're calling the match. They're doing commentary, and they keep chugging clam juice, having a grand old time hovering above the ring in their Shark Tank, Justin.
That's not okay. Not safe.
Not safe. But when you're part of the Clam Crew, if we got Owen Hart and AJ. Owen says, "Listen, you need a tag team partner tonight." I hate Stallone. I cannot stand him, and I also can't stand Stallone or Shamrock.
I want to re-emphasize that I cannot stand him.
I want to re-emphasize I hate him twice. That's how much I hate him. I'll tell you what, AJ. I think you are a phenomenal wrestler, no pun intended. And I would love to be your tag team partner tonight. And AJ says, "You know what, Owen? Hell yeah, let's do it." Owen Hart, AJ Styles taking on Stallone and Shamrock tonight.
Hell yeah, brother.
And our main event, and about that superb wrestling in Grey Heat, AJ and Owen Hart defeat Ken Shamrock and Sylvester Stallone when AJ pinned Ken Shamrock with a Styles Clash. That is huge, Justin.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, because they take on each other at the pay-per-view. You're right.
I know I'm right. And AJ and Owen celebrate in the ring.
Wow, what a Smackdown here in '88.
That's thunder, Justin.
Yeah, that is
thunder. What you said? What a Smackdown.
That is true because you smacked me down this week. Both Nitro and Thunder beat me.
Well, I'm love for the good guys.
Yes.
Listen, this brand split is already doing better than the first one I did.
Yeah, because the product change has really saved your company.
Well, I also think because I have more developed guys. I didn't just bring over every cruiserweight I had who weren't over and said, "All right, let's run a division."
Yeah, but if you did that back in the day with the product change that you have, they can go. They can bring good ratings. Yeah. So I think that genuinely saved you.
Right on. We're doing better than you. So far, our company of the year campaign is going strong. We have a long way to go. It's a marathon, not a sprint, but we are off to a hot start, Justin.
Yeah, if I keep suffering major injury, we'll see.